Grand Rising and welcome back. It is Shay Seeking and I'm back with another video. So let's see if we can finish off where we were Earl. Maybe somebody's name is Earl. Where we were at last night. Okay. Um yeah, okay. So again about these people also being destroyed here. Now this is funny because it's like somebody saying, and now my son, I command you that ye retain all of your oaths and covenants and their okay, and their agreements in their secret abominations, yea, um, and all their signs and their wonders, yea, shall keep from this people. They know them not. Let's let's pre-adventure. They should fall into darkness also and be destroyed. So I don't know if these people want you to be silent. Like people could probably be working with YouTube and stuff like this to get people taken offline. Um, and then also this could this could be why they're after like somebody like a trumpet. Because I think it said something about the trumpet in here, so that this person can't use their independent network to promote other things that may be going on with these particular people. They may have kidnapped some of our northerners, right, at some point in time and taken them into the reverse Underground Railroad. Now, this is something that most so-called black people don't talk about because most of these so-called black people that are doing this investigative reports are Africans and foreigners posing or planted in our communities as black people, and this is benefiting them. So they are actually selling off and trafficking our American children, and America is fighting against their mother. It's so funny. We have the high priestess in the upright. We have the three of swords in the upright. We have a queen of wands here. And I was just, when I fell asleep, I was dreaming about this star here, right? This person might even be one of these stars here. When it comes to Texas, something happened here in the 80s, early 90s here with some children. Somebody could be a Texas star. This could be somebody telling me that alteration or something happened with me in Texas. And eventually, well, this could be a sister, but a sister could have ended up being one of these Texas, I'm thinking about the silver dollar pancakes. So a Texas, I think my sister's thing used to be Texas dollar. Like she used to call herself that or something like this. So I don't know. This could be, like I said, these other four women that are in Texas, or this could be representing cities like San Antonio, Houston, Austin, and there could be one more. It hasn't come to mind yet, but this made me think about, again, that these women are the ones that are trafficking these sons of these kings. It's almost like they're kidnapping the kings or queens of these nations, these upper nations almost as well, and they are then killing them or culling them or putting them in servitude, and then taking the assets, which would be their family, their children, their lineage, their lands. Some of us have lands in the South and things like this. And what I'm hearing is this have something to do with a lot of this working with China. So China is hiding in places like possibly Florida, possibly Georgia, possibly Texas, possibly Vegas or something like this. And a lot of these people that were getting these land patents, they don't want the land. They just wanted to get the patent, and they're selling this land to China. So China can, they're keeping their lands. They're culling people in their own lands or their own states. And then they're also going into the north doing this to people that might have fled to the north or left and went to the north from the south, right? So it's deep rooted probably in these secret societies and things like this, which again is another form of the Antichrist, okay? That are working with them and aiding and abetting them in this country, which is still America. So again, some of these counties or countries are going to start getting very defensive, right? Like I couldn't believe that I woke up and I saw Georgia on. It's the haughtiness, but the haughtiness comes before the fall, right? Because somebody always sends me Georgia on my mind, okay? So I feel like this could also be meaning that somebody's spouse could have been hijacked and they have a retina scan or they have something that's connected to this Georgia person. Now, one of these big females in Georgia has to be this Janice energy. We picked up on her trafficking of children about 3 years ago and exposed it on here. And that's when I started to get a decline on my platform, right? Actually, when I also set the record straight about what land patents were, okay, and why most people that are getting these land patents, they're not originals here. They are the children of these people from Ellis Island and from other places. Ireland, some of these people, again, it's in my family as well, that were coming here helping a certain part of the country, I would say the U.S., or helping the government, we'll say that, move Indians out of their original lands and promising these people portions of land for doing so. So these were newcomers, women, okay, men, women, and children that came from other countries or other places, and they helped the government at that time. This was a promissory note from whoever the president was at that time for these people to obtain lands if they help kill and remove these people off of the lands. So there's nothing new under the sun. The same thing is just continuing on today. Okay. I feel like they're just putting a load of work or overload of work on the Christ or Yeshua energy, and somebody also might have the other portion of this. Like, so they're saying whoever has the heart of the king or whoever has the king, right, is the one that rules. So somebody could physically kidnap the king, but the king's heart can be with somebody else. The king's mind could be with somebody else. The king could also have two people under their feet with the King David Four of Pentacles card. But the problem is here that we have these women here that have left, they cull these men, and then they leave these children and these mothers desolate or poor or with nothing here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue reading this. All right, and then we're gonna go back into, and then as soon as I finish this, we're gonna go into the reverse Underground Railroad, because I just want to go ahead. I seen this. I think that the thing is, though, some of these family members of mine, ours, yours, or whatever, could also have fallen into the pits of trafficking by way of using police forces, right? Because I was shocked to see that they labeled this video Georgia on his mind. So again, this could be also a cry out from these people from Georgia, because somebody is not taking care of them children in Georgia. I've seen clips online where children are wandering the streets feeling like they're in destitute, okay? They don't like this new, I think a little girl was talking about, she wanted her grandmother back or something like this because the mother was not doing her job, or it's something like this about these motherless children. I felt like I was getting that energy. Now, she was just talking about she went to Georgia, or she went to a certain part to be with her friends for whatever weekend, and she ended up getting left there, homeless and destitute. And she was crying for either her mother or her grandmother. Okay, so again, there could be something to do with something here. Yeah, because I feel like these people are playing with this energy of the King of Cups in reverse. And the King of Cups in reverse could be somebody that could be at the head of some kind of organization or something like this here. If this is not the correct energy, if this person doesn't carry that light or that energy, or is not the chosen one, then you have a king of cups in reverse here. Okay. Again, I'm hearing that somebody's king could also be a queen of wands. Okay. Somebody could be feminine and have a wand. Okay. And I feel like these people had something to do with putting somebody in prison or something like this, and they're going to have to pay, okay, with some type of settlement here, which could turn a feminine energy into a King of Pentacles. So it's like pawns in a game, you know, it's like something like this, because they wanted to kill this person here and they weren't able to, okay? This could be having something to do with like pawns in a game here, something about thrones, or, you know, Janice knows a lot about stolen thrones and hands in cookie jars, because this is with the nature of these people. And the reason they made a name off of themselves, throwing you off of what they're doing, okay? Just like these people want to talk about other things about, they don't really talk about the people as much, or they'll talk about past energy and they don't want to really bring attention to what's going on in their states right now. You know, and these are supposed to be leaders or rulers or something here, okay? but they're worried about the minerals that are in the ground because they're working with places like China or other places here to dig these things up and utilize them after they have killed many to obtain these lands and these land patents. So of course they're working with higher up individuals here. So again, this could be a cry for help because they hate the woman, okay? Or this could be also somebody just showing out, or somebody could be trying to piss off America so that she'd pay attention to her children in the South. But again, for me, with my Akashic deck, which I'm gonna go ahead and try to find it downstairs, and but y'all know I mixed up them decks, and ever since then I have not been wanting to use them because it's just too big of a deck. The deck is like this big, so and I don't like compartmentalizing it, so I haven't used them in a while. But in the South, the 3 feet of emperors are there in this defeat, okay? So somebody might want you to want there to be some kind of defeat, but we also know that the crown is in the North. So even if the king leave the North, the crown is just gonna sit on this queen's head. So it's almost like as these people leave or as they die or if I'm supposed to obtain whatever this energy is, even though I have nothing to do with their deaths. It's like I would not go out and look for these people like they doing in the South in order to bring them low and rise up above them, okay? There was something else. There was another video that I did on this. I think it has something to do with Delilah. Somebody, like a Delilah telling, now I just heard cutting off the air or the air of a man. So these people could be covering up massive crimes here. And that's why they're on the defense, okay? I really noticed that 2 of these cops that was on that screen look a lot like a young man that I've met when I was in Georgia, okay? Last name Reed, R-I-E-D. Now that could be what was trying to come out earlier in that video like 3 days ago with Red or Reed or Ed. I said Red and Ed. It could have been also Reed here, okay? Somebody's name could be Reed, okay? And this could be this Russell energy here, okay? Now, I don't know. There's a lot of energy with these last names. Russell, Jones, Reed. And there's some other last names. I'm hearing Thomas, okay? That have been coming out as of lately. So I don't know. Now, of course, these people that are practicing these practices here and hiding their hands, they know a lot about surnames in certain communities. They'll know like, oh, the Johnsons, they have that land that's over here and over there and woo-de-woo-de-woo, okay? These people might even allow you to help you to find and locate this land with a land patent. But at the end of the day, these people end up mysteriously missing, okay? So let's see what other dirty deeds these people are doing here, okay? So we got a real Queen of Pentacles in the upright somewhere here. All right. I'm not going to pull anything yet. I want to start reading before I do. It's something about the energy transfer between the reading and we don't need to, but I like to have a witness here with me so we don't have to keep repeating ourselves here. Okay. So it's me, you, God, the cards, and the board. Okay. So let's see. It says, and now my son, we see that they did not repent. Therefore, they will have to be destroyed. And thus, for the word of God have been fulfilled. Yea, the secret abominations have been brought out of the darkness and made known to us. So I don't know. Okay. So there might be something coming in from on high that these people are not going to be able to see. This could also be, again, somebody could have an Ace of Wands energy, which could be a very powerful masculine energy. This can be something that is supernatural or not. That's in reverse. Okay. Now, I don't know. Maybe whoever this Ace of Wands is from the South started off as being a nice guy and caring about these things, but maybe this person has went through a lot, or maybe this person gained some financial abilities here. And so now they maybe have, you know how people get corrupt, just like police stations get corrupt. Things get corrupt, just does, okay? So again, this could be that my Ace of Wands right now, whoever this is, okay? Because I haven't been around this energy, I feel like, in a long time, but I feel like low-key something is going on, okay?